Aloha everyone, welcome to Facebook Live here at Lion Arboretum. Again, I'm Hadley Anderson. I'm the Science Education Specialist here at Lion Arboretum, and with me today for our Facebook Live, I know you've been waiting for him. Here he is, Clancy Akau.
Yay!
Akau. We're here to do part 2 of our lashing series that we've come up with, and what we're going to be doing today. What are we going to be doing today, Clancy?
Okay, so last segment we had a segment we called it the shaka, and this is the shakas. So if you have not already done your shakas, please go back and watch the video and you can do these shakas. Today's lashing, we're gonna do what's called the upa'a. And the upa'a is not one of the strongest lashings in the traditional hale build, but it is the strongest lash. And it is mainly used on a structure called the olokea. The olokea is the scaffolding system that goes up before the hale. So we're gonna do a upa'a today, and it's called the upa'a because it's the strongest lash in the traditional Hawaiian build, but you can stand on it with a lot of weight. I would say at least 50 people on one olokea. I would say maybe 20. I have 50. I want 50. You can have a lot. Let's just put it that way. So since I only got 10 minutes, we're gonna start today, and we're gonna use our shakas that we learned a few weeks ago. And should we get started?
Let's go. Let's do
Okay.
it.
All right. Okay, so normally you'll start off with one of these la'au or sticks in the back of your main post. And you always want to start on the left hand side of your lash. So we're going to start on the left hand side. I'm gonna come around like this, okay? Then I'm gonna go over. This is called the starting of the lash. It's a slip knot. It's a simple slip knot that we just go over, and we'll make an X like this, over, okay? Then I'll go under and through the same hole, and then I'll come down like this. Then I'll bring this tail end underneath, back in the hole like this, and then I'll cinch it up just like this. This is the knot that you want to see. If you don't see this knot, then you're doing it wrong, okay? But from here, we're just gonna slip it in tight. Usually you want to slip it to right around there, okay? So pretty close to the la'au, and we're gonna start our upa'a. So from here, we're gonna go around, over, under, okay, and keeping it close even on this side. We're gonna come back around, and we're gonna come over, but we're gonna come across and pinch the first lash that we did, and we're gonna come on the inside of this lash right here. You see that? We're not going on the top. We're coming on the inside of our lash. Same thing, I'm gonna go over on this side, and I'm gonna come back around and pinch my first lash, and come back around and come on back on the inside, okay? And we're gonna keep doing this. So I'm coming in on the inside, pinching the last lash, and coming underneath, and making sure that I'm staying on the inside. Same thing, okay? I'm gonna come over, I'm gonna lock this last lash in. I'm gonna come up from the inside, and we're done for that part. So you want to do at least 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom, and that's Kumu Palani Sanensi's teachings right there. Okay, he wants 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, at least 3. Okay, so from here we're gonna lock this in real tight, and by doing that we're gonna do 4 throttles. Uncle calls it throttles. Okay, so we're gonna, from here over, I'm gonna come underneath, through, back over, and I'm gonna pull down. Okay, you see that? It just cinches it up right there. Okay, I'm gonna hold it tightly, and I'm gonna come around again, and I'm gonna put my second throttle. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna pull down. Okay, you see that, how tight it is? It becomes. I'm still gonna hold it tight. I still want tension on it like this. I'm gonna shove it back under again, but this time I'm gonna put it through my loop here and make a half hitch. So as I tighten, I'm releasing my hand, and that's my lock. I'm gonna pull down, and there, I can let it go now. It's nice and tight. But I want to put one more just in case. So I'm gonna grab my lash, and I'm gonna put another half hitch in. And then I'm gonna pull it and pull down. Okay, always pull down. So now I got 4 throttles, which is about right. So 2 non-locking throttles first, and then 2 locking throttles after. But now I want to really secure it. I'm gonna throttle it back the other way, the opposite way. So I went counterclockwise in the beginning 4 times. Now I'm gonna do a clockwise throttle towards the end for 1 time. See, so I'm gonna go back this way, I'm gonna come around, and I'm gonna do my last half hitch going the opposite way. Okay, from here you pull down, but then you come across, and then you pull it the opposite way. Okay, from here I want to put a stop knot so it doesn't release in the future. So I'll just put a simple knot like this and push it all the way towards the end. Yeah, so I'm gonna push it all the way towards the end, and that's it. And you can put another one if you want, just to make it secure. And I'm putting in my second stop knot.
Do you want to trim your end? Here you go.
Yes, thank you. And there you go. So if you can see the U shape of this lash, that's why it's called the upa'a. Uncle named it the upa'a. But if you go from the back, you can also see that it's in a U shape also. So it's a pretty nice lash that goes on the olokea. And we use this lash on the hale too, but not as much as we'll use it on the olokea. And that's your upa'a. And that's it.
Excellent.
But it's pretty strong. See, I can't even move it. So it's gonna be a lash here, a lash here, a lash, all the oil joint connections. And when the olokea is finished and you're done, you'll be able to step on it all the way to the top. to do your holly build.
And we're excited because we're learning all of this right now because we're going to be building our hale back.
So yeah, so
eventually.
We're just prepping ourselves, getting mau kau kau. Mau kau kau means we're getting ready for our traditional build here at the Lion Arboretum. And this is one of the first steps that you need to learn is the upa'a, because like I said, the olokea goes up first, and then the hale goes over the olokea, and then when the hale is finished, then the olokea comes out from underneath and it comes back out. Then the hale just stands on its own, and it stands erect on its own, and that's it.
Fantastic. Clancy, thank you so much for teaching us this. Now, it's great now that it's in video format so I can watch it over and over again and keep practicing.
But there's also another lash similar to this. We call it the X pa'a. And it's not a U shape, but it's an X shape. So it's a X, but it's the same theory that you're interlocking your last lash to lock it up to make your lash. It's like an X and not a U. So it's the same process, but it's just in an X, and it's called the So, but thanks for joining us today, and go practice your upa'as, and we'll see you.
Maybe next month we'll do another one.
We can.
Next lashing
We
stuff.
can do the X pa'a if you guys want to see the X pa'a. So we can do that.
Sounds good to me.
And go practice your lashings.
Now, if you want to see, of course, if you want to see this in person, you're welcome. We do have reservations. You can come up to see Lion Arboretum. Our pergola that we've been lashing is in our children's garden too, right next to our education center. But you'll have to reserve your spot online to come and see us. So we'll see you next time. Next time, Tyler Schwartz is going to be teaching me a little bit about pruning and Hawaii pigeon. And we'll see how I do with that. Yeah, I know, right? So we'll see you next time. Aloha!
Aloha!